Game. Gonna watch it back later. Whoa, what's this?
Player, team, plant, depth view, equipment, sneak, anti-sneak.
Ladies and gentlemen, good men and good wives, everybody, welcome to the PCL Season 7, Week 1. Guys, this is the first official game of the season, casted by one and truly yours, Quicksaber. And today, guys, it is going to be a good match. These guys were both in the semifinals last season. And then for the first week of this season, they're going to be up and at each other again. That's right, guys. It's REKT versus Slain. The rematch everybody wants to see this season. Guys, I cannot wait to get into it. But while these teams are getting ready, let's just go ahead and look at some of the statistics. All right. Let me just go ahead and pull up. Here we go. Alrighty, so going into the season stats for Season 7, we can see nobody has really played a game yet except Vantage, which I believe is a European team. That is correct. They played the game, and let's see here. They played twice, it seems, on Harbor. But let's see, I'm trying to find where they played this season. It looks a little strange. It says they only played one match on the website, but it says they played twice on Harbor here for the map history, unless I'm looking at the wrong place. But regardless, they played Italian Warriors here, and... oh, let's go down a little too far here. This must be for all the seasons they played. Here we go. For Season 7... it says not yet completed. Okay, so I guess they did not complete a match, even though it says they did on the website. So this is going to be the first recorded game. And looking at REKT's roster here, REKT captain is still Echo. Then we have Explosion, Dynamite, Maya, Brop, Droko, Icon Living, Diligent back on the roster. He's been missing for a few seasons, but he is now back on as well as an Icon Living. I can't remember if he joined late last season or not. But regardless, I do know that these two players are returning, along with Kenzie Q, I believe. Plump River, I believe, is a new addition, as yes, he played for Black Ice last season. And so we do have a bit of roster changes here on the REKT roster. And now switching things over to the Slain side here, we can see the captain is Green and Salty, Cat Bob, Andy Bojangles, Juicy, Christianity V, Eddie 18, Jared with an LMG, and Bowser 2093. And I can't remember what the roster was last season. I don't know if it shows roster changes on the website yet. We can see they definitely do have quite a few former players here, but yeah, it doesn't exactly show me their roster history for last season. So I do believe, though, that the majority of these players were the players that played them last season in Season 6 in the semifinals. So it is going to be a good game on that part. And now, going back here to the main site here, we can see that, yes, this season is going to be 12 weeks. It began last week on the 21st. It is going to end July 13th. We do have a roster lock on 6:30. And, yes, we are going to have some announcements planned later in May where the postseason format will be clarified. But until then, guys, that's pretty much how the season is going to go down. It's pretty standard. We have the teams that we have here. Taking a look again at the standings here, we can see we got 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 blah. 18 teams already signed up and raring to go this season, guys. Not too shabby. Not too shabby indeed. But with all that being said, let's take a look back at PAV TV and see if our two teams have got back into the game. All right. Will we see a match? And the answer is no, guys. We do not yet. So I do believe that the first match they're going to play is Overpass, which, knowing the both teams' history, they both have played the game, or played Overpass, excuse me, quite extensively. So we will see how that goes here soon. Until then... sorry, guys. I'm just taking a quick look over here in Discord, seeing if these guys are ready to go. And I do see that teams are hurrying to get into the match, so hopefully this does start pretty soon. Till then, guys, in the chat, let me know. What are your guys' thoughts? Who do you think is going to win? Last season, I believe Slain was the team to take it home, which I believe that then they went to the finals and then they lost to Divine. If my memory serves, please correct me if I'm wrong. In fact, I'm actually going to take a look at the website now to see if that was the case. Because, guys, with all these different leagues and all these different teams, I'm getting a little bit mixed up in my memories here. Yeah, let me know though, guys. Regardless of who won last season, that was months ago. This is a new time. Who do you think is going to win now? Let us know in the chat. And anyway, besides that, how was you guys this weekend? It's the start. It's Saturday night. You guys having a good time? I know I am. Me and my buddy, we bought a boat. Bought a little speedboat, actually. A good price. Well, not really a speedboat, but a nice little fishing boat that has an outboard motor. And, yeah, went on the river. Caught a couple, well, no, we didn't catch a couple fish. We tried, but, well, we caught more moss and twigs than we did fish. But that was a good time nonetheless. Alright, let's see. Yeah, still not in the game yet. About 7 minutes past game time, so if it does get to 15 minutes and a certain team is at fault, then that map is going to be forfeit, so they're halfway through the clock there. Time is ticking down. Let's see, what can they see here? Yeah, it was a good time on the water, though. Might be a little bit of sunburnt, but nothing a little bit of Pavlov that can't distract me from it. Sorry. I'll practice my acapella later. These guys in a match yet? Come on. My quest, S&D. Duh, Santorini. Time is ticking down. I'm sure they don't mean to waste our time, but things do happen. Things do happen. So do bear with me, kind folks, kind viewers. No, we have a few watching now. The action should start momentarily. Wonder what's going on in PC land. Well, wait a minute. Is that Andy? Andy Bojangles and Paro and matchmaking on PC when he has a match right now? What's Andy doing? Andy, you're a real boy, Andy. Sorry, I watched too much Red vs. Blue. Oh, that's strange. I guess he's not playing in today's match, that's for sure. Unless, I don't know, Slain called it quits and forfeited, and I just didn't get the message. In that case, you folks will know very soon enough. Oh. That's interesting. Let's not think about that.
So it is currently 10 minutes after start time, folks, if you're counting at home. And that means that they have 5 minutes before map 1 is officially forfeit. And I'm not seeing anything in chats here. I'm not hearing any news. So I can only assume that they're waiting on Andy Bojangles, who, as we can clearly see, is playing a matchmaking match on PC, unless somebody is stealing his profile picture. And that is not good. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, there is the match. Let us hope and let us pray with me that they don't have to restart. But we are going to watch and we are going to see the first map of Season 1. I'm sorry, Season 7, Week 1. REKT versus Slain. And are they going to shoot each other? Or are they good teammates? Nope, Mintlocket took the life of humans in 29.2 in the pregame. You hate to see it. But folks, here we see it. Alright. Let me just make sure everything is good. Nope, I need to switch the teams here. Okay, remember that. Alright, do I have my thing set up? No, I do not have my thing set up. That is extremely unfortunate, but it is what it is. I hear a vote, and I... Gentlemen, ladies, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. But I think they voted to end, which probably meant they needed to restart the lobby due to ping. So just bear with me for one moment, and we will get right back to the action.
Guys, this is why I'm on the casting bench. I can't aim in a video game. I can't even aim when I'm casting a video game. I click the X button on the top of the screen instead of the X button to get out of the game. But hey, that's why I'm here and not in the game itself. Bear with me, folks. The game is launching right back up, and we are going to get right back into the action now.
Alright. I believe that's the game right there, but just to confirm. Okay, they did restart it, which is okay. There it is. We're going to wait just a little bit for them to get back into the fray. Unless, of course, this is a bugged lobby, which is why no players could join, which is a possibility. We will see. Nope, there they are. Alright, let's go into it. And even if not, I need to set up my camera angles. Alright. So, let's see here. I think I just need to get my top-down angle first, so that way we can get a view of all the action. This should suffice. And then I believe if we go down here, get a good TC1. I like it a lot. I feel like a model photographer. Just stand still, baby. Yes, oh yes, baby. Groovy. That's how Inner Austin Powers came out. But you know what? Let me put away my Inner Austin Powers and let's get right into the action. As we can see, REKT is starting on CT. Slain is starting on T. First match, casted match of the season. The cross-map knife is thrown. It goes wide. Slain is going to attempt an A push here, sending one party to main too long. We can see that they're pretty loud, pretty aggressive. REKT is going to call it. We do have one player in bathroom going to gets the knife kill on Subtle Juicy. Trades out, unfortunately, though, is going to get the intel, but that is going to give the T's more time to push up as the CT's down a player. We do still have Angel here to defend on site. In bathrooms. They don't seem to see him yet. Angel peeking out, gets taken out by Christianity, but did give REKT enough time to rotate onto site. As you can see the remaining 3 players on site, 2 on Van, 1 on Bank. The push is coming out. Mid-locking. Oh, lots of trades coming out. Oh, but a back and forth. Lots of blows, but it doesn't come out to REKT's favor and instead goes to Slain as they take it the first round of the map. Chris up 3-1 in the first round, followed by Mint Locket 1-1 and Subtle Juicy 1-1. Meanwhile on REKT, Angel, Explosion, and Diligent all putting up 1 kill for themselves as we go into the second round. Man, my vocabulary is rusty. We will sort that out, though, with practice. Here we can see another ambush coming from Slain. Going maybe a little bit slower this time, though. We'll have to see. As we can see, Subtle Juicy takes the front. Taking point here is we do have a REKT player hiding in bathrooms in that little cubby spot. Probably Angel with a knife. Maybe. It actually looks like he's unarmed. Maybe he's going to choose diplomacy over violence. We don't know, folks. Anything can happen in these games. Shot coming from main, as we can see that long players are sneaking up. The bathroom players not choosing to go through main bathrooms, but maybe choosing to go through long? No. We go back. But Angel finds one. Takes out Humans with the knife as he runs away to long. Is taken out by Subtle Juicy in the rear, though, as the rest of REKT is going to begin to rotate to A. Now, we do have Smokes on site, kind of slowing down the push, but not saving Echo, as he's taken out by Catball. We have a REKT player hitting the smoke. Explosion. Taken out by Christianity. Diligent finding Mint Locket, finding Christianity, but cannot find Catbob, as Diligent is taken out by him, giving Slain the second round victory. These A pushes are seeming to work out pretty well for Slain, but it remains to be seen if they're going to choose to keep going that way, now that we can see that both Slain and REKT have life wings. So let's see what happens on this third round. Here we can see Slain is choosing to wait out any potential nades that could have come from REKT. It is a very common spot to nade if you are a CT player. However, this time REKT did not throw any grenades. However, I'm sure in the future rounds we'll see that change. However, Slain is making their push now. We do have a couple players lower connector, 1 player in upper bathrooms. We do have Juicy playing slow, looking to maybe get the pick on that connector player. We can see the players are making noise. They make the move on to Angel U as Mint takes out Angel. Subtle takes out Explosion into connector. And Slain makes her push onto A. We can see the counter utility coming from REKT. 2 players on site, 1 on bank. Apache finding Mint Locket. Being taken out by Catbob as Christianity and Diligent trade out on site, giving Slain sight, leaving only Echo in a 1v3 and a UMP to save the day. Can he do it? He's going to make his way up, possibly dumpster. Yep. We do have a player, though, on the... Oh, I think you might have saw him. They kind of have a good crossfire here, but he's not going to check them. Doesn't check the corner and gets taken out for it. Taken out by Subtle Juicy, giving Slain the 3-0 lead. Christianity leading the way 6-3, followed by Subtle Juicy 4-1. Catbob 3-0. Mint Locket 2-3. Humans 0-1. However, on the REKT side, we leads the way at 4-3. Apache 2-3. Angel 1-3. Explosion 1-3, and Echo 0-3. That being said, folks, going into the 4th round, can REKT turn it around? Oh, that was a rhyme. Call me a rapper, 'cause I am dapper. Ooh. Alright, I should stop while the going is good. Or else I'll never make it out of the hood. Oh, that was awful. But what's even more awful is this flank that Echo has on Mint Locket as he takes him out on A-Long and gets the information that Slain is not going to A-site this round and going to call out the B rotate. And we can see the REKT players are beginning to rotate off-site. Let's see. Slain is going to make their push, however. The Apache and Catbob do trade out on site. You see 2 players in heaven. Another player trying to make it through the 3D. Bomb is going to go down on the pillar. 3v4 situation for Slain. Can they survive? Takes out Diligent. Explosion. Takes out Humans. Blow after blow. 3v2 correct. 3v1 leaving Subtle Juicy 1 HP in a 1v3. You hate to see it if your hand... Yo! You hate to see him go down. But that is going to give REKT their first victory if Angel can use the bomb. He does. Folks, 1-3 REKT. Echo getting 3 kills that round, putting REKT up on the board, giving them their first victory. Is this going to be enough momentum for them to keep it up and keep going? We will find out. Looks like we can see Slain is opting to go for more split push here. So we can see a couple players are leaning back towards A. We have a couple players pushing more towards A. Or, I'm sorry, a couple players leaning back towards B. And a couple players pushing towards A. Oh, possibly trying to get some early picks, but Christianity does get taken out by Echo before getting taken out by Mintlocket in return. Does call out a second player, might call it the rotate, but Diligent does take out Mintlocket, leaving the B players to start their push. Did that fake out the REKT players? It looks like not enough, as there's still a player in heaven. The bomb does go down, but he takes quite a bit of damage in turn. I can't see there. There we go. Diligent gets a nice headshot on the Pasha gets a kill on the Humans, putting Cell Juicy in a 1v4 this time. In a similar situation, Diligent takes him out! And the bomb is clipped, giving REKT their second round victory. It looks like B is not working out well for Slain. So far, both rounds they went to B, they lost, but every round they went to A, they won. So I wonder if they're going to also pick up on that pattern towards A. But no. It appears. Yes. Yes, it appears I was right. And they are going to lean back towards A. And they are going to wait out the nade for a little bit, but that nade never came. I suppose it is smart not to throw those pre-nades, because sometimes you got to realize that throwing those pre-nades could get you that early kill, or it could be a waste of a nade. But regardless, Catpop does find the kill on the Diligent on A long. Pushed up for some early intel. Echo finding Humans before getting taken out by Mintlocket. Is going to give Slain the main advantage here. REKT players rotating towards A side to try and defend. Heavy utility coming from Slain. Let's see what happens. Here we can see Christianity taking out an Angel before Pashi takes him out of return. Mintlocket finding explosion in the flank, leaving a Pashi in a 1v3 situation. And here we can see, sorry folks, I was a little distracted, but Slain faked me out, went for the rotate, planted the bomb on to be Pashi, going to try and retake from heaven here. Slain, now that he's here, and we start returning fire. Making the play, he drops down, finds Subtle Juicy. 1v2 situation here. Finds Mintlocket, 1v1 against Catbob. In construction, knows where he is. Full HP, almost full HP. Finds the headshot on the Catbob with the clips. Apache wins the 1v3 and clutches it out. 3v3, tying it up and putting REKT back into the game. Oh, my kitty cat is going insane too. Kitty cat, what do you have to say? Oh, now you go silent. Okay. Well, I guess she was only excited about the action, folks, and I can't blame her. Looking at the scoreboard now, we can see that Apache leads the way for Diligent 7-5, Echo 5-5, Explosion 2-4, Angel 1-4. Christianity on the other side leads 8-6, Subtle Juicy 4-4, Mintlock at 5-6, Cat Bob 5-3, and Humans 0-4. Enough of that, folks, as we can see, Slane is going to go now. Echo finding the kill into Christianity, though, as Utility comes out from REKT. A nade, tagging up the Slane players, though. The bomb is going to be able to get down. Humans finding Explosion before getting a trade with Apache. Putting Diligent and Angel in a 3 situation. Make that a 2v2 as Angel finds Subtle Juicy before getting taken out by Cat Bob, leaving Diligent in a 1v2. Full HP against Cat Bob and Mintlock at half HP. Peeking out now from Graffiti. Slane players hiding out of sight. This is going to be difficult for Diligent to retake here. He may choose to get guns instead. No, I think instead he grabbed clips. Because he's going the distance. He's going for speed! But you hate to see it as he's getting taken out by Cat Bob instead. Putting Slane back in the advantage 4-3. Alright. These rounds are going back and forth, guys. There is no side advantage in this half. We can see that Slane is going to opt to go for a push here. Maybe sending some players to Connector. Yes, indeed. But we can see that Echo is going for the push. Throws the nade. Oh, but gets punished for it as Cat Bob finds a nice headshot onto him. Takes him out. And Slane is going to stay back, actually, as Explosion finds the pick on Subtle Juicy and Connector. Now Slane is going to start their push. They should watch Connector, knowing that one of their players is not there. Slane just kind of playing back here, just kind of prodding, looking for a pick here, seeing what they could find. Here we can see the Diligent and Mintlocker trade over in Bathrooms. Slane is going to push up a long off of that. You can see Angel U looking to counter. Making lots of noise. Does the sprint peek, sees the players, falls back. Oh, finds the back, but doesn't get the kill. Going for the re-peek. Finds Cat Bob. Leaving Christianity and Humans both one shot in a 2v3 with only 12 seconds left. It looks like they are going to do some Army of Two activities here. Very awesome game if you played in the past here. Watching each other's lines of sight, surviving the round, keeping their guns. And at the end of the day, in a situation like that, where you really just can't realistically win, for the last round here, that was the best play they could have done. But tying it up at 4-4, folks, who is going to break this half? Is it going to be REKT? Is it going to be Slane? Give your guesses now. Let's see what happens. Whoops, I definitely meant to do that. Get me out of here. Okay. Trying to counter through the smoke and here. Pav TV has again stuttering. Angel finding the nice headshot kill onto Echo, his teammate. Unfortunate, but when you shoot through the smoke, that's what happens, and he is avenged by Cat Bob. Putting Explosion and Diligent in unfortunate 2v3. Now a 2v2 though. And with make that a 2v1. Cat Bob, the last one alive. Can he do it? Oh, Explosion though. Getting taken down by a nice headshot through the smoke by Cat Bob. Putting Diligent in a 1v1. Can he make up for Echo's mistakes? And as he takes out Cat Bob before going to talk to Echo in the afterlife, but putting REKT at the advantage going into the next half, 5-4. Looking at the scoreboard, we can see Apache leads the way at 10-6, followed by Diligent 11-7, Echo 6-8, Explosion 4-6, and Angel 3-6. Over on the Slain side, Catbob leads the way at 11-5, Christianity 8-8, Mitlock at 7-8, Sub to Juicy 4-7, and Humans 2-6. All right. And here we can see the REKT playing on the Terror side now. And Diligent leading the way, gets taken out by Sub to Juicy before getting taken out by Apache as REKT storms on the B sites. Or Midlock, it finds the headshot on Angel before getting taken out by Explosion. Catbob on, Humans on Evan trying to defend the point. Not though, as the bomb does go down. 2v2. Make that a 1v2 for Apache as Christianity finds Echo and finds Apache, shutting down the plan from REKT and going to give Slain the point to tie it up again, making it 5-5. And these stutters. We can see though with the bomb plant, REKT might be choosing to opt to buy AKs and no armor instead of saving. But chooses they opt to save their money, fiscally responsible, and choosing to save as unfortunately for them, Slain chose to buy anti-eco weapons like UMPs. So we will see how this goes. But it looks like REKT is going to choose to make their way on B again. Almost like last time, it just came down to a couple 1v2s when they can't see the contact. Trying to make it work. Lots of bullets being fired at each other, but they don't seem to make contact yet. Oh, Diligent trying to go in for the sneaky kill, gets mowed down by Catbob. Oh, Catbob's starting to tag up Angel a little bit. Meanwhile, this entire time, you can see that the other REKT players are trying to flank. However, they are being taken out, and Christianity on the flank finds Apache, and then up on a Sub to Juicy finds Explosion and Echo on the other flank. And the play is shut down, putting Slain back in the lead 6-5. This round, is going to be able to buy AKs and armor. So with that, they may be choosing to go towards A. It looks like they are. Are they going to wait on any potential nades? Kind of, and it didn't matter. Here we can see some of REKT starting to push onto A. Party. Has rotated to A in preparation. Coming push. Free fires too. REKT rotate here if they know how many players. They are choosing to push. Oh, Christianity does find Echo in the rear. Kind of stalling here. They're kind of slow, trying to maybe plot a little bit, see what they could find. We do see the A long player here looking to make a play. Apache smoked out yet again, though, as we can see Slain is just trying to stall them out. He's gonna peek first. Humans fighting Apache in the smoke. Catbob fighting Angel. And explosion. The last one left is taken out by Subtly Juicy. The push falls apart, and REKT goes down, giving Slain the round advantage. 7-5. Cat Bob 15-7. Christianity 13-8. Juicy 8-8. Mintlock 8-9. Humans 3-6. Meanwhile, REKT side of Pavlov 11-9. Diligent 11-10. Echo 7-11. Great place. Explosion 5-9, and Angel 4-9. Here we can see looking on back towards B side here. They can make something work. They're going for a quick push. No players in con to slow them down there. Does find a nice kill, nice grenade kill on the Angel as Apache finds a nice headshot kill onto Christianity before team killing Diligent in tunnel, unfortunately. Hate to see it if you're REKT, but that does put Explosion and Echo in a 2v4 situation. With 50 seconds left, less than a minute, can they make something work here as Echo looks for a pick on a monster, Explosion to pick out a con. Enough about the gun skins. The shiny things are distracting me. Presence known. Explosion making his presence known. Subject looking for the pick, doesn't find it as he's taken out by Mintlocket. Tried to make it work. Echo, with only 15 seconds left, is going to retreat and save his gun. Not unfortunate round for REKT. Unfortunately, that team kill probably killed. And with that, Slain is going to take the next round. Running out of time here if you're on REKT team. Only 2 rounds to go. And not a lot of momentum. This round is going to be an important one, especially with their economy here. I mean, they're going to be on loss bonus, but regardless, it's just not money you have to deal with right now. Here we can see it looks like REKT is going to choose to split things up a little bit. One player down towards water, another player down towards con, but then more players down towards A. So let's see how this push works out. Con player. Explosion, unfortunately getting taken out by Cat Bob on con. Humans holding off the A push. On A long. Meanwhile, the rest of Slain is going to go ahead and put most of their players on A. And 1 on B, just in case. 5 players still alive. Slowly going to make their way on bathrooms. As the rest of them on A long. Oh, end of replay. Hang on, folks. Anything could have happened. We don't know. Oh, okay, they might have won that round. But we don't know how. Okay, we can see that a nice nade from Mintlock and found Apache. Catbog did find Diligent on A long. Angel does find Humans, though, on the site, putting Echo and A situation here over on A long and bathrooms. You can see Echo holding A long here, trying to find the pick. 20 seconds left on the clock, though. They've got to make it work somehow. But Mintlock is finding Angel. Echo does find Mintlock, but can he make it work with only 11 seconds left? I don't think so, especially because I saw that they lost already. Oh, that's unfortunate. Man, I wish Pav TV didn't do that. What can you do? I don't know how this round ends, though. I don't know how much time we have, but it doesn't look like we have a lot left. I don't know if we're going to see a miracle, folks, but we're going to see something. REKT on the line here. Game, set, match. Let's see. We're going to see another player go down. Couple more players, though. Going towards A. Another split push here. The end of replay again. Folks, I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't think this round ended up going in REKT's favor. Folks, the first map I'm going to call is 5 to 10 Slain.
And there you have it, folks. I'm sorry I couldn't get you the ending kills, but that's Pav TV for you. What can you do? But, folks, that is just map 1 of the first game. So we're going to see how the next 2 maps go. And is REKT going to be able to make a comeback? Or are Slain going to repeat their performance last season and take the map again? We shall see. But first, real quick, let me go ahead and update the maps and everything. And let me take a look and see if we got the next map pulled up here. Doom. Page. But that definitely was a CT-sided map for REKT, as they got 5 rounds on CT, but on T side they didn't manage to get a single round there. So they might want to focus on their attack coordination. I just want to work on the strats, maybe just be a little bit more coordinated, but there's a lot of factors that go into things, and in these games when you can't hear comms, you don't know what goes on. Or that could have just been Slane's map. Without any stats to really see anything, it's hard to tell, but Overpass has been in the map pool for quite a long time, and a lot of these players have been playing it for quite a while, so hey, they seem to be pretty tight-knit. Their executions were coordinated, and it worked out in their favor. So will we see that on the next map? We shall find out. And let's find out what the map actually was. And we do not know what the second map is going to be yet, but let us see if they're already in the match perchance. They are not. Well, that's just how it goes, folks. Well, what do you guys think of the first map? Did that go to everybody's expectations? Did you expect something different? Let me know. Personally, it's always a little disheartening to not have the momentum on the side switch. Especially, for me, I always preferred to start on the T side, as I always found out the more harder side on almost every map, no matter what it was. And so, if you get enough map or round wins in the first half, and then you go into the second half with that momentum, it's a little bit easier to go into the CT half, as I find that's a little bit easier to just kind of maintain your momentum, I'm not exactly sure why it is for me, but I'm sure it is for a lot of other people as well, and a lot of other teams. So we'll see if that's going to be the case again for this one, as I still don't see him in the second game. Let me go ahead and see if I got any messages here. Not quite. That's alright, folks. In the meantime, now that we have quite a crowd, how have y'all been tonight? What have y'all been doing? I know I talked about it a little bit earlier, but there weren't too many people around, so I'll repeat the story. But today, I got a boat. Well, maybe not I did, but my best friend did. And, it's a nice little fishing boat. Has a little outboard motor, 60 horsepower, and went on it. Tried to catch some fish. Didn't, but, it was a good time. I got a little bit of sunburn, but nothing too shabby. It'll come off, I'm sure. But, just trying to enjoy the nice summer weather that's coming along. I know we had a lot of storms lately in my area, but I don't know how you guys have been. Let me know. Whatever you guys did with your summer weekend plans. But in the meantime, I do think we are about to see an oil rig match. So let us get prepared for that, folks, and let us hop right into it.
All right. Yep, here we can see they are starting to get loaded into oil rig. Let's just hope that it is the right server and everything goes to plan. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Hang on 1 second, folks. Wrong oil rig. They are playing the wrong oil rig. Uh-oh. Folks, they're rolling into the wrong oil rig, and I might not be able to stop it. They're loading. They're using the wrong map. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to set out an SOS. Oh. Alright. There we go. Alright, folks. Everything is okay. Sorry about the false alarm. I was able to get a hold of one of the players, and they are going to play the correct version. So, sorry about the wait there. That was, I'm not going to lie, if they just started playing on the wrong version of the map, that happened last season in a match, and we just couldn't see the entire match because PAV can only load certain maps for some reason, and not others. I'm not it's something technical that I don't know enough about to give a reason why, but there is a reason. Regardless, some of those maps cannot be viewed on PAV, and that was one of them. But it looks like they are playing the correct version now, so everything is well and good. Alright, I think that's enough. No more clicking the refresh for my ADHD brain. Let's click watch. Get right into it. Alright. It looks like for this map, rosters are going to stay pretty much the same here. Oh, no. Except one of their players didn't load in, and so I heard a vote to end, and we're probably going to go back to the lobby. Yep. Alright. Well, that's okay. It shouldn't be too much longer. We love to see it. Yes, sir. Love Mountain Dew. Woo! I miss Vine. Do you guys remember Vine, or are you guys too young for that? I know it's like TikTok nowadays, but I don't do TikTok, so. But Vine, woo! There ain't nothing like a good Vine! Woo! That was awful. I think that's a little too close. Sorry, I'm watching the stream on my phone because I'm kind of like, I don't remember the word for it, but I just need like those Family Guy clips on the bottom of the regular clips of like podcasts and stuff because it's too boring. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that, right? Not alone. Not alone. Yay! Baby, yay! Yay! I got it. Okay, everything looks everything going up here. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. Everything is looking good, folks. We're So, I guess I shouldn't say anything, because I heard a vote to end. Even though everything looks good. Rosters look the same. Pinlock died. And Christianity died. So Slane is looking to restart the match. It's probably due to ping reasons. It's a common reason in Pavlov. You can actually choose which server you want to play on, whether that be North American Central, North American East, North American West, whatever you may have. So you just kind of gotta restart a bunch of times. And just hope you get the right one. 33% chance. You love to see it. Love to see it. Hey. How long have you guys been playing Pavlov? Say how many years you've been playing Pavlov in the chat. Let's see what our Pavlov veterans are. Bum, 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 Hey, we need an intermission screen. Alright. This is crazy. What other games are going on right about now? You got Nuketown, Dis 2, the Fairfax. Man, I can't believe this map is still so popular as it is. It's been up for so long, but it's just still like the map I see all the time. It's like, it's alright. It's just a Resident, or not Resident, I'm sorry, Rainbow Six Siege map, if I'm not mistaken. Or SWAT 4, actually. I don't know why I thought it was Rainbow Six Siege. I don't know. It's not my forte. Pavlov's my forte. Well, was. But regardless of that, let's watch. Okie dokie, I think we're good. Oh, no, I hear explosion in the game, which leads me to believe something went... Why do I hear explosion in the game? It's competitive, isn't it? Sorry, folks. We are not. We are not ready. They loaded the wrong map, and I don't know what they're doing. So we will wait. You and I will wait a long time, my friend. My friends, we will wait a long while as we wait for REKT and Slain to play their game. As we wait a long time, my friends. Dang it, they were supposed to have the lobby ready at the end of my crescendo by crappy singing. Their timing sucks. Their metronome is off by like a measure. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the wrong map again. Well, I mean, well, it doesn't matter actually. We were able to view it last time, so it should be okay. I'm getting tired. This match was started an hour ago, and we're only starting map 2. Alright. We good? Okay, I think we might be okay. Guys, I think we might be okay. Alright. Assuming that everything is okay. Guys, map 2. Oil Rig. Apache, Diligent, Explosion, Angel, and Echo. Still the same roster. Topping off for REKT. Then Cap Bob, Christian, Juicy Mint, and Humans. Same roster for Slain. Same players. Ready to get back at it. This time we can see REKT starting on CT, just like last time. And we can see Slain starting on Q side. Here we can see they're going for the B play. Give me a minute. Five years, KJ, not bad. Okay, I think I might just be a little ahead of myself. I think that's all that happened here. We're okay. Alright, you can see that Apache in the headshot. You can see that REKT Slain was able to respond. Finding Angel, Human finding Apache. Coming out for multiple players, but at the end of the day, it's Explosion in a 1v2 against Humans and Mint Locket. Explosion going to get the player in B main. Finding the headshot kill in the Mint Locket. 1v1, but Humans gets him back with a headshot, ending him and giving Slain the first round victory. Finally, what we can call map 2. Catbot lead the way 2-1. Humans 2-0. Mint Locket 1-1. Meanwhile, Echo and Explosion and Apache putting up kills. Oh, and my angles aren't set. Because they're playing. It's okay. I'm okay. We are going to see a Slain A push. Long A to be specific here. So we can see they're making quite a bit of noise. Not choosing to send somebody down through upper here. Oh, getting the bomb plant ready already. Looks like they're going for quite the fast. And stopping. Does find Humans before getting taken out by Mint Locket. Mint Locket finding the Apache as well. Oh, last series going downstairs. Supposed to find the knife on the Explosion or Christian before getting taken out by Subtle. This Subtle also gets an unfortunate kill on the Mint Locket. But that does put Diligent in a 1v2 situation here. As he... Where is our Diligent? Diligent is on A long. Is he going to be able to clutch it out here? Make his play. The A long player for Slain is not looking the right way. Looking more towards lower. Diligent, though, running out of time. Oh, with only 2 knives, he can't really do much. Going for the distance, going for the mile, tries, but can't do anything. Saw Juicy bows him down. Does delay him long enough, I suppose, to get him killed, losing him the AK, so there's that. But that is going to be 2-0 Slane's favor. I should fix that. And we see now, though, REKT is going to be able to buy rifles for the CT side hold. So will they be able to make a difference now? We will see. Pashi trading out with some Juicy. Gain that early intel. This Angel falls back. Eagle, though, not buying rifles with the rest of the team. Hold out. Diligent and Echo holding back Humans and Catbob before Echo gets taken out by Christian. Explosion. Finding Christian on the flank. For Mintlock out main. Finds Explosion. 180s. Angel U. Putting Diligent in a 1v1 situation here. Now Mintlock does have the bomb and is electing to rotate all the way towards A. And Diligent still on B is going to be a little late for this rotate, if you will. Still watching B, thinking he's going to go slow. Meanwhile, you can see Mintlock going slowly and lower. Taking his time, thinking that Diligent could be watching him from right here. Oh. I'm sorry, folks. I spoke too soon. Mintlock choosing to go the long con, the rotate through lower, not up to A, but instead back through. Oh, making a footstep in. Pop flash here. Oh, with 10 seconds left on the clock. Thinking that it rotated, but Diligent staying in C is able to catch a sneaky play from Mintlock and able to give REKT their first round. CT half. Going to the scoreboard here. Echo leading the way 4-3. Explosion 3-3. Diligent 2-2. Pashi 2-3. And Angel 3. Meanwhile, over on Slane. Mintlock 5-3. Catbob 3-2. Humans 2-2. Juicy 3-2. And Christian 3-2. Folks. That round win. We see REKT start to pick up momentum and save themselves. As if they lose this map, they lose the match. We can see, though, Angel getting taken out by 11 headshots from Mintlock before Diligent returns with a nice F4 headshot of his own. Diligent finding the kill on the Catbob as well. Slowly starting to shut down this Slane push as only Humans here left. But Humans finding the insane headshot with the Deagle onto Diligent. Shuts him out. Leaving A site or B site relative. Of course. But Pashi is going to find some nice shots. Throws coming back and forth. Meanwhile, we can see maybe looking for a pick from a road. Juicy is going to get taken out by Explosion instead, putting Humans with 1 HP and a 1v3. I think Explosion saw him. No, he didn't. Explosion, is able to get the 180 trade on the Humans. Oh, but that is going to tie it up. 2-2. REKT Slane. Oil rig. Folks. I don't know who's going to win this. I mean, obviously. Now again, it could go either team's way now, but like we saw last time, it was 5-4 at the half, almost just as tight as you can get it. But then, Slane just managed to win every single T round afterwards, or CT round afterwards. So will they do the same? That remains to be seen. Just like this play, because they are going to make their way up towards A, it seems. Catbop finding Echo. Here we can see it does look like Slane is going to try and rotate right here. Back onto B site. Defending site, however. You see Christian does find Angel. Bomb is starting to go down. We still have Apache defending site. Diligent finding humans in the flank. 3v3. 3v2. Pashi finding Metlock here. Tried to get up on him. It's a 1v3 situation for Christian and make that a 0v3 as REKT is able to clutch it out. Explosion is going. Maybe get defused. Messed up once. Plenty of time to mess up again. As REKT picks up their 3rd round. Again, not doing too bad in the CT half. Can they keep it up in the T side, though? That's what I want to know. That's really what I'm worried about. Hang on, I'm setting up this angle. They keep on instinctively pressing my camera angle buttons set up on the regular oil rig, but on this oil rig. And it's... That will do. That will do. As we can see, Slane is going to make their push onto B site here. Diligent and Christian on mid. We can see now as Echo tries to control, taken out by Midlock and is able to find Juicy. Slane pushing away on the site. Catpop finds Angel. Midlock finds Pashi and Catpop finds Explosion. As Slane wipes out all the REKT members and ties it back up to 3-3, pulling them out of their loss streak and tying it back up here. As we can see, Catbob leads 6-4, Midlock at 8-5, Humans 6-5, meanwhile REKT leads. Explosion on REKT leads 6-5, Echo 5-5, Diligent 6-4, Apache 4-6, all around. As we see Christian finding Angel on the site. 4 finding Apache as well. Morgan taking off by Echo trading out with Catbob at the rear. However, it doesn't matter. That is going to give enough time to get the bomb down again. Diligent is trying to win. Takes out Juicy on the site. But with that A-long player, does get taken out. Leaving Explosion in a 1v2 situation. Knows where one player is. Not sure about the other. Finds A-long. Does not connect. Oh, that flash hitting it. Explosion knows where he is. Going for the kill. Oh, it finds Midlock and it clutches it up with 1 HP. And is able to give REKT their round win, perhaps? A second. Hey, whenever you win a clutch, your fingers are maybe a little shaky. You know? Think of the player's shoes, everybody. Think of the player's shoes. But it doesn't matter. As Explosion is able to make a massive clutch and gives REKT the advantage again in this round as they go into the 7th round. I can count. Lots of counters. 420 was last week, guys. Oh, but the bomb is going to get down on all that, and in the stabbing simulator, Midlock was able to finally is able to take out Explosion, but Echo and Diligent are able to take out the site. Diligent finding humans in long, leaving Midlock alone on A main. They know where he is in a 1v3 situation. The throwing knife doesn't connect. Oh, but Apache gets a trade. And Diligent and Echo are going to be the last 2 alive to defuse the bomb and give REKT their 5th round victory. Mirroring again the overpass game, just last game. But with that, both these teams are going to go into last round of the half. What will Slane do? They've been doing these like fast speed pushes. They haven't been working in their favor. So will they change it up? Man, these skins are really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really been playing too much and like seeing like the new skins and everything. So, it's really interesting to see Pavlov have skins. I'm still not used to it 100%. Doesn't feel like it really happened. I still remember like workshop to get skins like gloves and stuff. Nostalgia baiting aside, it looks like Slane decided to opt for the A push, except they just wanted to show themselves, maybe force some rotates, as they're instead going to rotate off B, and that did the trick. As all the players rotated off B, a couple here in C. But it's not going to be enough, as even though Diligent and Apache... Oh, it is going to be enough, as Diligent and Apache do find the kills on the cap on midlock and taking down the bomb carrier and shutting down the push as Angel finds Christian. Humans and Explosion trade out, and Subtle Juicy is taken out by Apache. And the rotate, even though it was well faked, was shut down completely by just one player as the bomb went down and the push fell apart. And REKT takes the round victory. It goes into the next half 6-3. Insane timing of those kills. If that bomb went down, that round could have went completely different. But instead, we're going to see REKT go onto the T side now and see what they can do. Here we can see Echo getting taken out first. Before he finds Christian. That was mid-lock in return. Apache finding the nice long-distance kill onto Juicy over on Headshot. And that's going to give REKT enough time to get the bomb down. Let's see how well they can hold sight. 3v2 situation. Explosion finds the cap. Diligent finds himself as well. But that is going to give REKT the 7-3 round victory. And going over the scoreboard here, Explosion leads the way 10-7, Diligent 13-5, Apache 8-6, Echo 7-7, Angel 5-9. Meanwhile, over on the 12-9, Catbot 7-8. Human 6-8, Christian 6-10, and Juicy 3-9. Here we can see REKT is going to start making their Diligent. Excuse me, Diligent finding Mitlock on the quick push here. Flashes come out, finding Christian on the site before getting taken out by Juicy. Oh, and Juicy trading out with Angel, but that does give the REKT sight before the rotates start coming in. Bomb is planted. But Diligent is taken out by Humans. Echo takes out Cap on retaliation, putting Humans in a 1v2. They know where he is. Finds Apache through the smoke. He puts Echo in a 1v1 situation here. Bomb is planted for him. Oh, but and Echo finds Humans as he wasn't sure whether to defuse or attack. And Echo finds some guns as well, and putting REKT in a nice 8-3 situation. If you're REKT, you like to be up. Your momentum is up. You want to do this. However, anything could change. But it seems they have a much better T-half than they were last game. That's for sure. Say in the chat if you want Pav TV stutters to be fixed. Yippee! Here we can see though, REKT is sending 2 players down long and 2 players down B. They're trying to do their split strats that they were showcasing in Overpass last map. Let's see if it works out for them this time around. Yippee! playing a lot slowly. They only have 1 minute left on the clock. Nice move here. As Diligent does peek out, finding humans on A. Trying to maybe force a rotate for these B players. No, B players are going to oil rig. They're going to try and make a play on the A. Explosion trading out with Cat Bob on the spawn. Here we can see. Oh, they were hiding with each other in the smoke. Doesn't matter though, as the bomb is going to get planted by Angel. Putting REKT in a 3v3 situation here. Diligent finding sub to Juicy. Not looking good for the Slain players. With only 1 HP left in the situation. And there's 0v3 as Apache finds Christian. 9-3, REKT's favor. 1 round to go. Slain down 3-9. You're Slain here are on match point. You got rifles, but you have no money. Doesn't matter about your money though. So far, REKT has been pretty dominant on their pushes. Oh, the replay ended. I don't know exactly what happened. Oh. Oh no. I don't know where it's not live anymore and I can't find it. Uh-oh. I think we might have known what happened, folks. Oh, I don't see oil rig anywhere. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm on live matches. That's why. Whoopsies. Here we are, folks, the last round. See that they did indeed go for a B push. Angel does get taken out on the B side, though, putting REKT in a 3v3 situation. And 3v3 is Apache does find Minlock in the smoke, finds Christian in the smoke. Echo on the flank, finding humans, all of a sudden putting Cat Bob in a 1v3 situation. One Echo finding Cat Bob as well, and that is how this game ended, folks. It was indeed 10-3, REKT's favor. Going over the scoreboard here, final kills: Explosion 12-9, Diligent 18-7, Echo 11-8, Apache 11-7, and Angel 6-11. Meanwhile, over on Slain side, Mintlocket led the charge at 13-12. Cat Bob 8-11, Humans 8-11, Christian 7-13, and Juicy 6-12. Quite a difference from last map, guys. As you can see, maps and strategies really do make the difference at this high caliber of a game. Let's go back to the casting bench. Whoop.
So, folks, we're going to go into the third map here. And this map is going to decide the winner. So what that map is, I don't know quite yet. Let me see if I can find out and update these scores in the meantime. But folks, I just want to thank you guys for sticking around so far tonight, guys. It has been a pleasure to cast for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the games. I hope you're enjoying your evening as well. Let me know how it is. Let me know how you guys are feeling. And hopefully this match starts pretty soon. So let me get everything updated on my end here in the meantime. Map 2, that was oil rig. Swap the logos. Alright. Alright. It's getting a little late. These guys like to play late at night, don't they, y'all? Who here still has bedtimes? The thing is about bedtimes is when you're a kid, you really hate them. You want to stay up past your bedtime as late as you can. You want to stay up past midnight. Because it's a bad habit more than anything. Then as an adult, it's like, oh man, when is it coming? Can I just go to bed now? Like, it's 8 o'clock, but like, I mean, the sun's already down. I'm already exhausted anyways. Like, let me just go to bed. Why not? Alright. don't know exactly which map they're playing yet. Let's see. They wouldn't be in the game already, would they? Not quite yet. Alright, well, tell you what, guys, while we wait for them to get into a match, I'm going to go ahead and grab a drink of water. In the meantime, I'm just going to roll some of our sponsors and our ads. So please enjoy in the meantime, and we will be with you very soon.
Oh wow, what a great game. Gonna watch it back later. Whoa, what's this?
Player, team, plant, depth view, equipment, sneak, anti-sneak.
All right. Gentlemen, ladies, good men, good wives, boys, girls, everybody of all ages. We're back. And not only are we back, I believe that we are ready to get right into the third map here, which should be... Oh. Never mind, it disappeared right before my eyes. But that's okay, that just means that they're probably going to get into a new lobby, so it shouldn't be more than a second. So let's just get right into it, guys.
Alright. I don't think you're going to be playing Data Center. That would be interesting. No, I believe the map they're going to be playing is... oh, Inferno. Yep, here it is. Oh, I missed. This is why I don't play CSGO. It's because my aim is trash. Alright, that should be good. And here we go, right into Inferno. Alright. That is starting on CT this time around. So let me go ahead and swap those guys. And REKT is going to be starting on T side. So let's see. Last time it didn't seem to matter what side they were on. They just won most of the rounds 10-3. So let's see on Inferno how they do. Do they have their T side strats up to snuff? Do I have my angle? I do not. I'm so ill prepared. I do hate to see it. But my preparedness aside, they are certainly prepared to rush Ryan to B as well. Two players on the side. Here to counteract. It doesn't matter as Echo is able to take out. Oh, Minlock it, but they don't expect it. They're with them. Oh, and Human Sales get 3 as he trades out with Diligent. Oh, it makes Dynamite one shot, putting Dan and Apache in a 2v3. That being said, we do see that we do have a switch coming from the right side as Dan is in for somebody. Oh, cap off. Take out Apache and Dan, though, giving Slane the first round. We can see that they do not swap out anybody for this map. And indeed, Humans leads the way with a nice little 3K on REKT there in the first round. So how will REKT respond to that? Let's find out. Okay, so I just had to get something put up there. Alright. Here we can see that REKT is going to put a couple players down here. Oh, you do see Apache trying to go for the quick push, but got taken out by Chris. As Minlock landed a nice nade on Diligent over on Banana. A nice trade with a knife on the Juicy barrel. Oh, and Minlock is able to find Dynamite. Is able to find the last REKT player explosion and win then the second round of Inferno. So far, so good for Slane. So we can see Mintlocket leads 2-1, followed by Humans 3-1, Sub-Juicy 2-1, 2-0 for Christian, and Catbomb 1-1. Meanwhile, Diligent 1-2, Explosion 1-2, Apache Dan 0-2. You can see another mid push from REKT. Stay more towards my. Oh, as we can see, an unfortunate nade from Catbomb finds Christianity just as he finds Diligent. Oh, you hate to see it. But that is going to essentially tie up the teams at 4-4 at the end of the day. So let's see what both teams decide to do off of that. It looks like REKT is going to continue to play slowly, but they are going to push most of their players and the bomb towards apartments here. With Juicy on the defense. Location finds Echo. Had an intuition, is not able to find Dan. That is going to cause the rest of the REKT players to push, though. As Pashi was able to find Midlock, he's able to find Midlock and Catbomb both mid, but not Humans, as Humans is in a 1v2 against Dan and Explosion in mid. Dan going for the bomb plant here. Doesn't realize that Humans is already on Cubby. Now they do. The bomb planted for Explosion here. It's not looking great for Humans. Humans is able to fight Explosion with Dynamite with only 1 HP left. Humans is looking at apartments where Dynamite is. The bomb is planted for him. He's going for the defuse. Oh, but he goes for the number defuse, and Dynamite is able to hear it, peek out, and get the headshot, giving REKT their first round victory. A close round and a close clutch, almost a clutch for Humans, but just didn't quite make it there. As running out of time, and you have to defuse the bomb, and it's gonna take a minute. It's tough. He probably meant to do maybe 2-3 buttons and then turn around and check, but Dynamite just instantly heard the sound and instantly peeked. And speaking of instantly peek, Explosion instantly peeks, excellent mid lock it. As the rest of REKT slowly starts to push up their way towards the rest of mid here. As Dynamite is able to find Cat Bob in apartments. Taking out Echo over on B, excuse me, as Diligent, though, is able to take out Christianity on B, A. Getting my sights mixed up here. Let's give REKT's sight here. Bomb. It doesn't matter, as they just choose to kill all the slave players instead. Tying up the game that way, and leaving it at 2-2. So going on the scoreboard here, we can see that Humans is up to 6-3, Mint Locket 2-3, Sub Juicy 3-3, Christianity 3-2, Cat Bob 1-3. Meanwhile, over on REKT's side, Dylan 3-3, Dynamite 3-2, Explosion 3-3, Pashi 2-3, and Echo 2-4. Respectable KDs all around again. We love to see it out of these high-tier teams. See, the grenade is going to catch Christianity. HP. HP is health points for the kids in the know. Mid-Locket fighting the nasty hunting rifle headshot onto Apache. Going to try to find the same on Explosion, but not quite having the same luck. Oh, you hate to see it. He just peeked his head out like a little gopher on headshot, and boom! Oh, the Cat Bob finding the 3K with the G3 in apartments, cleaning up the rest of REKT. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even miss. I missed it. I'm missing so many headshots coming from Slain here, putting Diligent in a 1v2 situation here. I'd be pretty scared if I was him. All my friends just got taken out by one guy. I want to slowly look to pick up the bomb here. Is that a candy cane, dude? What? Oh, it's a skin. It's a knife skin. Okay, I thought it was like a holiday update. I'm like, why do I have a Christmas update in April? And Diligent with the bomb, and 17 seconds left, is going to go to try for the rotate. I don't know if he has enough time. I think he just might. And with both Slain players on the other side, he can make it. And he does. He does have enough time. And a gambit pays off, as both Slain players are going to take about 10 seconds to now get to B site from spawn. Can Dill hold out with full HP? Planning for himself. This is quite possible. Let's find out. As you can see, one of their Slain players is taken away. And the other and Humans is taken out immediately by Diligent. 1v1 situation. Diligent. Oh, I see a vote going out. That's interesting. But I can see Diligent switching up the positions here. Bomb planning for himself. Takes out Cat Bob and clutches it out. Giving REKT the advantage, putting them up 3-2. In this 5th round. Excellent clutch by Diligent there. Great game sense, knowing where to aim. And spawn there. Switching his positioning once he did. Make it a strong comeback here. And indeed, good work coming from REKT all around. Let's see though, can Slain respond? REKT again going. Pashi is going to get the kill on Echo and Dan before Mintlock. It clears up Explosion and Dan and Banana. Now off of that does leave Diligent and a Pashi in a 3 situation. 2v2 now. Sapashi does take out Christian before getting taken out by Cat Bob. But that does leave Diligent in 1v2 where it doesn't matter as he's not able to finish off the block it. And he is instead able to get the kill, tying it back up to 3-3. Guys, it is going blow after blow. I don't know which team is going to pull ahead first, but whichever team does is going to take home the match. And whichever team doesn't loses it all. 7-1. Week 1. I can't believe it's only the first week. Okay. After seeing take it home. Explosion. Pushing up the nade here. Looking for the... Does get... Oh. Hit by that nade pretty badly. Diligent. Finding something juicy over in mid in the meantime. Doesn't know about this humans player. Oh! Peeks it, but doesn't matter. Humans able to get the kill. That might... doesn't matter though, as Christian stays in mid, not fooled by the player trying to get them to run. But it is enough though to get the bomb plant for REKT here, so. Finish out the round for REKT, and giving them the advantage yet again, 3-4. Man, I'm having some trouble putting my words together tonight, folks. It's been a long day in the sun for me, and it is starting to show, I think. Oh, I need to have these games a little bit earlier. But that's okay. Whatever time it may be, it'll always be Pavlov time. Explosion yet again, going to push up. You see the rest of the REKT players going to play more towards maybe push more towards apartments. More than not. Midlock able to find 2 before getting taken out by Apache. Explosion finding Juicy over on B. One more, but gets taken out by a nice deagle headshot by humans. Not going to cause Cat Bob to rotate off completely though yet, as he's still in apartments waiting. Oh, but with a 2v2 now, Apache takes out Christianity. Cat Bob knows that they're coming onto A. Oh, but is able to take out Apache in the end. You see, with 1 HP, REKT is going to be able to get the bomb and humans. Now it's an opportunity to clutch up. Let's see if he can. Pushing his way into window now, going into apartments. Going the distance. Oh! Trades out with Diligent. Did the best he could with a nice headshot. But is it enough? As REKT takes home the 5th round, and going into the last round of the half now is up. This mid push strat seems to be working out pretty good, where REKT takes mid, then pushes a couple towards apartments, then towards banana. They're not rotating off. They're not causing any rotates from Slain, but nonetheless, it's working out for them. Diligent find the 50 cal kill in mid onto Christianity. Nice. Tries to find a pick on the banana, not finding any success yet, but Dynamite is able to find the kill in the mid-lock before getting taken out by Cat Bob. Diligent taking out Cat Bob in return. Is this our new Basil Maz? We will see. Watching the flank with the 50, the rest of REKT pushes up towards A. Yippee! Juicy is indeed taken out over on Bike. Humans in a 1v4 end of replay. Interesting. Let's try that again. You do love to see it. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Yes, yes. 2 to 4. Bomb is going down. Yada yada yada. Rack is playing on B. Diligent is killing B. He dies right here. Okay. So here's the yes. Humans is in a 4 situation alone. Resurrect knows who he is. Goes out. Oh, in a blaze of glory though, without shooting anybody. Poshi takes him out. Diligent gave the team kill an explosion. It doesn't matter as they're going to the second half anyways. And REKT is up 3 to 6. Diligent leaned the way 10 to 5. Poshi 8 to 6. Echo 7 to 7. Explosion 6 to 7. And Dan 5 to 6. Meanwhile, Slane and Humans leads the way 10 to 8. Mintlock at 8 to 7. Christianity 4 to 7. Sub to Juicy 3 to 8. And Cat Bob 6 to 7. Right. With that, now going over to the T side. Starting out with a similar mid push, this time a little bit more aggressive than what REKT showed. But it doesn't matter as Mintlock is able to find out. Diligent takes out him and Christian. Humans taking Diligent out in return. The blows are coming, folks. And Slane making their way onto site. Catbot drops down, finds a Poshi on his site, leaving Echo and Explosion in a 2v3 rotating from B site. Here we can see Echo coming from arches, does get taken out by Juicy, leaving Explosion coming on bike lane. Can he make a play? With one player on a graveyard watching him though, this is going to be tough. It's a hard angle to hit. Tries. Fails. Coming out. Oh, nice headshot from Humans. Takes out Explosion. And starts to give Slane their momentum back as they take the 4 to 6 here. Starting to creep their way back up. Let's see what happens. Nice push though. Solid execution coming from Slane. This is the first time that they're going on CT half in the second round. This is the first time that they're going on the CT side in the second half, so we'll see how they execute. It appears, though, that Slane is going to be doing another mid-push. Sub to Juicy finds Dynamite. Mintlock fighting Diligent in the smoke. Oh, but Apache gets a knife kill into Cat Bob in Apartments. And I think that might have been the bomb. Nope, it was not. The bomb goes down on the site. As Echo is able to take on Christian elsewhere. Juicy finding Apache in Apartments. Taking out that element. Putting them in a 3v2 against, again, Echo and Explosion. Again, yippee in the chat for all these stutters, folks. Fix Bad TV. Smoke goes out as Explosion is seen in mid. Oh, but Echo finds Mintlock on the site as Explosion and Juicy trade out. Echo in a 1v1. Oh, but is not able to find Humans as he is taken out. And again, Slane starts to close the gap, making it 5 to 6. Going over the scoreboard yet again. Slane. Humans leads the way, 13 to 8. Mintlock at 10 to 9. Juicy 7 to 9. Christianity 4 to 9. And Kappa 7 to 8. Over Diligent 12 to 7. Poshi 9 to 8. Echo 9 to 9. Explosion 7 to 9. And Dynamite 5 to 8. Here we can see. Looks like this time Slane is going to opt for the fast banana route. I don't believe we've seen this play yet. As you can see, all 5 players rushing out utility coming inbound. We have Echo alone on site to defend from site, and then Explosion. Echo and Explosion able to get capped off Humans before Echo on site getting taken out by Mintlock. Bomb is able to go down. Explosion getting taken out by Juicy, giving Slane control of A site. B site. Yeah, B site. I said that. Anyway, Resurrect is going to start their rotate coming from spawn. Moving in. Is Diligent going to check this corner here? Juicy peeks out in the middle, gets a little too cocky, goes down. Dynamite takes out Midlocket before Apache gets taken out by Christianity. Diligent, though, is able to take him out in return and get the round win for REKT. Woo! Back and forth. But in the end, REKT turned out victorious. And that B play, even though the bomb did go down, did not go into Slane's favor. So, with that, I suspect that they're going to start going back towards mid, but we shall see. Ark asks, who do I think is winning? Well, right now, I would say REKT. Today's second, as Humans is able to find Echo on that little rat spot there. Oh, wait, Explosion hiding up on top on this spot. That's it. He's able to find Christianity and Juicy and Humans from that spot. What? Is that what? And Midlocket? It gets a 4K from the top of the pillars, and is that? I guess he can use these stairs to get up there. Yeah. What the heck? Oh my gosh! Can he get the ace? He knows he's right there. He gets the ace! Explosion! 5 kills! Clutches the round for REKT. Completely shutting down the B push. From a spot that I haven't seen before, but looks completely legal. So, amazing, amazing clutch play from Explosion. From there, Slane is going to go the other site now. And I don't blame them. They get completely shut down by just one player on the other side. They're going to choose to go towards taking down Cat Bob in apartment. Finding Midlocket in mid before getting taken out by Christianity. Oh, gosh, finding Humans. Oh, and Juicy completely wiped out at this moment. As Christianity's the only left to alive. Oh, and a 1v3 does find Apache, but doesn't matter as Echo is able to find and finish him. Putting REKT in 9-5, match point victory. Slane, if they lose one more round, lose not only the map, but the match. Even though they won the first one, they lost the second one. And if they lose this one, it's all over. So how are they going to respond? Let's see it, folks. Can they get a comeback? I've seen far worse scores, yet the losing team always seems to come back from them. So let's see. All it takes is a little bit of a slip up from REKT. Things start to go the other direction. Slane pushing their way into B. Saying most of their players aggressively in sight. Looking for the back kill. Juicy getting taken out by Echo before Explosion gets taken out by Mint. Apache finds Christian. Humans finds Echo. Cat Bob finds Diligent. The back, forth, jab, cross. Humans finds Apache. And after all that carnage, Dan is left in a 1v3 situation against Humans, Midlocket, and Cat Bob. Now, he has a lot of rounds ahead. He can pick up a gun and save. But the fact that REKT has so much money, Dan's gonna go for it. Yippee! Yippee for the stutters, everybody. Dynamite moving through church, making some noise. Oh! No! Cat Bob with an amazing yay! Absolutely just deletes Dynamite with that nade and gives Slane the round, making it 6-9. Nice. Looking over the scoreboard, we can see Slane on Slane's side. 15-11, followed by Mintlock at 12-12. Juicy 8-13, Christian 7-13, and Cat Bob 10-11. Meanwhile, REKT Diligent leads the way at 16-10, followed by Explosion 13-11, Echo 12-12, Pashi 11-9. Here we can see another key push as Echo pushing up does find Christian. Taken up by Humans is going to call out the Slane push. We're going to see some rotates coming from the REKT side. Oh, Explosion gets down on Fountain by Humans is going to give Slane sight. The bomb is going to go down. And now Slane has to defend a 4v3. They have the manpower. Not anymore. 3v3 as Diligent takes out Mintlocket. Does he check the corner? He does! Finds Human, but trades to him. 2v2 for Apache and Dan versus Sub and Cat Bob. Cat Bob finding Apache, putting Dan in yet another clutch situation. 1v2. Knows where one is, doesn't know about the other. Oh, it doesn't matter. Juicy finds the kill, takes him out, and inches a little bit closer. Tying up this match point, 7-9. They're on match point, but these B plays are seeming to work so far. This is anybody's game. This may be anybody's game, but that being said, one mistake from REKT cost them a round. One mistake from Slane cost them the match. They're choosing to do another... Oh no, folks. They choose to do another B play, but I got an end of replay. I don't see any live matches. Let's see how this ended, folks. Gosh, that's such a buzzkill whenever that happens. Cause it's like, oh, gee, well, I wonder who won. Oh, jeez. Maybe they just won 3 rounds really quickly. They did! Holy shit. Holy crud. Sorry. Alright, that should be good. Okay, we can see that the 7-9 Slane did choose to indeed do an echo. Christianity finds Echo. Does find Christianity before getting taken off by Humans. Cat Bob finding Diligent. Putting Apache and Dan in another 2v4 situation here. Both try to do Banana, Apache, and both respectively. 8-9, folks. They are climbing their way back. I don't know. Maybe they did win 3 rounds consecutively really quickly. We will see, because right now, with this momentum they're going right now, Slane does have a chance to come back. REKT is still choosing to put only 2 people on site. Slane yet again choosing to do another B rush. Not this time, not finding anything. Apache is finding Cat Bob. I'm not sure where that was happened. I hope that wasn't a cross knife. I wish. Here's the kills coming out from Slane. Oh, but Diligent and Echo finding Humans to Bitlock off the rip before Christian finds Echo on site. But not before Christian accidentally team kills Juicy. Oh no! Oh no! It kills himself! No! Christianity puts himself in a 1v4 by team killing his friend in an 8-9 situation. Kills himself. No! Why would you do that? What? We gotta see that one more time. So Christianity, right here, accidentally through the smoke and shoots his friend. And An 8-9 situation kills him. Why? It was so winnable. Like, it's unlikely. It's a 1v4 situation, but it's 8-9 on map 3, dude. What are you doing? What? Like, oh gosh, man, you must have been like in real life. I mean, yeah, okay, you're on 1 HP. There's 4 people. They know exactly where you are. It's really tough to win that. But that's, folks, that is how the first match of Season 7, Week 1 is ending. 8-10, Slain loses. REKT wins and takes home the last 2 maps and brings home the victory.
Guys, that was an entertaining match to say the least. I'm sorry about all the waiting during the downtime periods there, but I'm glad that you're able to bear with me because, folks, that was something for the ages and yeah, pretty much what I expected out of this first week's matchup. It was a really great matchup. Congratulations to both teams. They played very well, but it does appear that REKT took home the victory. So let me just go ahead and put their scoreboard up on the thing here. But Slain almost coming back, like from I believe it was a 9-5, and they got to 8. 3 rounds in a row, 3 really good B pushes there on Inferno, but it just wasn't quite enough. And yeah, unfortunately, with that last suicide from Christianity, yeah, just, you know, what probably happened is his teammates were all telling him to do it in the voice chat, and the voices got to him, and that is unfortunately a close allegory for schizophrenia. But we won't talk about that, so it's all good. Let's see, where's Inferno? Oh, Inferno appears to not be in our map thing yet for some reason. So it's going to be Stockpile, but it was actually Inferno, let the record show. But folks, that little detail aside, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Congratulations again to REKT for taking home the victory tonight, winning Map 2 and Map 3. Congratulations to Slain for winning Map 1, 10-5. But then 10-5 Overpass for Slain. But then on Oil Rig, 10-3 REKT, and then 10-8 Inferno. Close match on the Map 3. It was a very good tiebreaker. But in the end, REKT wins tonight, folks. Congratulations at the end of the day. And thank you all for watching. I've been the Quicksaber. Thank you all for tuning in to PCL Week 7. Or I'm sorry, Season 7, Week 1. It has been a pleasure, and I will catch you all in the next cast. Take her easy. Have a good night.